So on this channel, we educate you, we give you some basics understanding of tech devices. So today we are going to deal with iPhone specifically. So iPhone is one of the phones most people use in the world. It's one of the best phones. Yeah. So I want you to know the details of your phone, and then some of the functions of your phone, and mostly also what some of the components in your phone does, because you're going to open this phone, dismantle it, let you know where your speaker is, where your mouthpiece is, where your charging system is, where your IC, that IC they normally say power IC, charging IC, vibrator, everything in the phone. We are going to let you know step by step. So stay tuned, follow our page for more videos like this. So today I'm going to open this phone. So let's first start by, this is our tools we're going to use to open the phone. So we have down tools here, and at the end of this video you might know how to change battery. I mean, if you follow our channel, you might learn how to change iPhone battery, know how to change iPhone screens also. And then those who don't have the time to change, we have a service where we can come to your doorsteps to repair your phone for you or your device. And if it's being security system also, we have a team who can come to you and sort everything out for you. So after opening down tools, we have to use our blade to open the phone. Okay, yes, this is most of the phones that are new. You have to apply heat small before you can open it, and then when you open, you have to be careful the blade doesn't cut you, and also you have to be careful you don't spoil anything in the phone in case you are changing battery. So if you are not an expert, it's better you look for an expert to help you with it. But we believe this basic explanation should help you to do something. So after opening the down screws on the side, you can now pull the phone back a little bit and then open it to the other side. Because if you open it straight up, these cables here will go off. It will tear. You understand? So this is the inside of an iPhone basically. Yeah. So today we are going to start with the screen. The screen, what makes up the screen, and then what everything here does in the phone. Okay. So the first thing, we have this cable here, this flex cable here, flex cord, is the earpiece. We normally say my phone earpiece is not working, my phone ear speaker is not working. Yeah. And we have first cable and then second cable. Okay, so because we are dealing with the screen, I wouldn't want to go here first, but if you follow our channel, you open this phone also and then let you know everything about the board. We are going to let you know what everything in this phone is and what it does to your phone, and why you shouldn't put your phone in rice, my people. I understand some people put their phone in rice when they fall in water. Some also put it in gari. I'm still trying to understand the mystery behind those miracle. Your phone fall into water, you put it in gari, you put it in rice. What scientific formula is it? Phone juma you understand? So if people are doing mystery, your phone has fallen into water. Imagine, look at the phone, look at this phone. Okay, fell into water. There's water all over in the phone here. You put the phone in rice. How is the rice going to suck the water from the phone, or going to dry the water from the phone? So you are spoiling the phone. That you understand? So that motion, that idea that when your phone fall into water, if you put down for rice inside, if you put down for gari inside, I beg, make me stop that. Imagine there is liquid in this phone. Okay, in this phone like this. Okay, there is liquid here, and then you put this phone in a rice. How is it going to dry? So today I'm only talking about the screen here. So this is the whole screen of an iPhone. Every model has a different let's say different parts on it and then a different look. So this is an iPhone XR. So I can say for my iPhone XR, 11 Pro Max, 12, most of them look exactly like this, as in the things you see here, but you might see different shape, different cable, different sides. Okay, but the major thing is they all have this one thing here, so this is the earpiece. This is the earpiece cable or the ear speaker cable. Okay, this is the ear speaker cable. So what this does is, this is what controls the phone in a way that you can hear when you're on a call, on a phone call, somebody talk, you go hear them through this place. Okay, and then this one, let me try and open here for you to see. Onto that, these two flex cables here, one is for touch, one is for the screen. So this thing here, this thin screen you are seeing here, combined with about basically 3 layers. Okay, we have the screen, the LCD itself. This is the screen itself here. So this is the cord of the screen. This is the cord of the screen. It's two separate cords. If I separate it here, you see. Let me separate it for you to see. Yeah. You see. So this is a separate screen cord here. This is another cord. This is the touch. That is why your phone can crack but you'll still be working. Or maybe the phone will crack, it will be blurry. But when somebody calls, you can slide your hand, because you've been using the phone for a long time, you can slide your hand in there to pick up the code, because they are two separate things. The LCD can crack, but the touch screen will be okay. The touch can crack and this will be okay. And sometimes they all can go damage. And aside, or they have the glass. You have the glass on it. So this is the glass on it. So this is just a glass. The water is just a glass. So when you after this first layer, then the next one we have the touch, and then the last one is the screen. Right? If you turn the back here, this is the screen. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. So if you turn the back, this is the screen. The next one is the touch inside before the glass. So this is just glass. So this one can break, your phone can be working. Let me give you a sample like this phone. You see how this phone is broken, but it's still working because this is just the glass. Just that it doesn't look nice when you are holding it, but you can see here it's moving. You see, this is just the glass. This is not the touch. So if I remove this thing from there, it will still work. But look beneath it. You can see there is a brown cable inside, a brown cord. Yeah, that is the touch inside. So even if this one got broken, the phone will still work, except if the inside one is also broken. So this one is broken, but everything is still going to work. Just that you don't feel comfortable sliding your hand over it. You understand? Okay, let's go back to this one. So let's open this side here. We have our 3-star. Anytime you buy a screen, it comes without this ear speaker. This ear speaker is programmed with the phone. So anytime you buy a new screen, it's just this without this speaker. Okay. So they have to take off this from the old screen and put it in the new screen. That is why we mostly say that if somebody change a screen for you, the screen doesn't affect the brain of the phone or the main functions of the phone, because this is the main phone itself. So if I'm changing the screen, it's like I'm changing a spectacle. It just changed. Maybe you might just see a different display or visibility or color, but if you share it to somebody else, it will be different. It won't be like your own, because the screen is acting like just like a display. You understand? Okay, so let me open here. So right now we are removing the earpiece. Mostly they are glue attached to this, so you have to be careful when dealing with them. Okay. If you don't take your time, you finish and then you've tear something. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. If you're not an expert, or if you can't do it, talk to a specialist, a technician. Okay, or call door to door. Yes, call us or call door to door. This is the earpiece. This is what makes you, or this is what controls the ear speaker. Into when the will be kasa what no. We a cord no. This is the cord. This is the speaker itself. And then we have some tiny things here, you can see. This is the sensor. So let's say you are changing the screen and then this cable gets spoiled, meaning that you cannot hear. You can buy this cable, but if you buy this cable is programmed in a way that it's connecting to the device. So you want to change this, some of the functions of the cord that stopped working, unless we do a whole lot of jumper connections, IC, and then programming for you. And then not everybody is able to do those things, and then there are a whole lot of expenses and then time wasting, even though they manage to do it or you manage to do it. You understand? So you change. So if you are changing the screen, you are going to put this one back. But in case during the process this one goes off, means that your speaker is not going to work. You have to buy a new speaker. And if you buy a new speaker, don't forget, this is the sensor. When you put the phone on your ear, the phone screen goes black whenever you are making call. It's because of the sensor here. Because of the sensor here. And this sensor also controls the Face ID. That is how most people will say, I take my phone to a repairer, after facing the screen, my Face ID is not working. Yes, it's because it's either during the process, mistakenly, he spoiled the sensor. He spoiled the sensor mistakenly. Or mostly, if this phone keeps falling down, the sensor becomes very weak. So you at the end of the day, you take your phone to a repair to change the screen. By the time he finish, the sensor is not coming. It's not because he spoiled it, because it keeps falling. There's dust has entered this place. Then the sensor is not working again. You might think that he has spoiled your sensor. No. It was because it keeps falling. These are all glass. If you look closely, this is glass here. This is a glass. This one is a glass, you see. So this is what controls your Face ID. So if this one spoils, your Face ID will not work. If you change this completely, your Face ID will not work because it's programmed to the board, unless we do a reprogramming again. But you can, if your speaker is spoiled and the cord is too okay, then we have a possible way of fixing only the speaker to this cord to make it work, for your Face ID to also work. So always make sure that you are doing all this so you understand the basics of your phone. Okay, so this is that for today. So today we learned about the screen and what is made up of this screen and everything here. So this is the earpiece, as I said. This is if you buy a new screen, it comes empty like this, So that changing this screen doesn't affect anything. The one I said earlier on, you just have to put this from the old screen to the new one, put your screws, and then fix it back onto the phone. Thank you for watching. If you have anything you want us to discuss, or if you have any question, go to our comment section, comment, like, and share for your friend to also know at least something about the phone they are using.